Good morning, everybody. We're gonna check some bees today. Got to verify that they accepted the queen. Got to move that. Check their progress on comb. See if they're making any honey in that super. Find out their honey status. Verify they got a queen, and that one should have a queen made it back. It looks like we got activity on landing boards, so let's check that out. It's been 2 weeks since I've been out here. We had a horrible storm while I was gone, and luckily nothing got blown over. All right, everything's got a lot of activity except for this Apamea. I don't see nothing. Oh, there's a bee. So there's something going on there. So we'll check it. I'm gonna start down there in the sun and work my way to the shade. Let me get dressed and I'll be right back. All right, so I checked this stand over here. The little hive IQ failed to requeen. I gave them a frame of eggs out of this hive over here. So we'll see what happens with that next week if they draw a cell. This hive, I put that super on there last week just so they'd have room in case something happened. They weren't ready for that super, so I pulled it. I also pulled the second deep off of that. Verified dead eggs, larvae, everything's good to go there. So just consolidating them down to a double deep, getting rid of that super. They hadn't done anything in it. They wouldn't even garden it. Gonna work these stands. I figured the best way to do this is give you a little update after every stand. That way I don't forget what happened. All right, so this stand, no eggs, no larvae, just some cat brood on that one. So I gotta figure out what's going on. Looks like I need another frame of eggs from one of the three on this one. All right, so I was looking and the last video didn't take. So Apamea's queen right. Didn't use anything in that second deep that I thought they may need while I was gone for 2 weeks. So I pulled it. They have 3 frames of brood, 1 frame of honey, and 3 empty fully drawn combs in this hive here. That double deep right there, I took that third deep off of it because they weren't using it and our honey flow is about over. I pulled a frame of eggs out of it to give to that double deep on the end because I couldn't find any eggs, larvae, or anything in there. So a little quick recap: put eggs in that one, in the hive IQ over there on the end, because I didn't see anything that indicated a queen. I pulled the eggs for that one out of there, that double deep facing this way. So they're good. That double deep there had no eggs, no larvae. That one, nothing to indicate a queen. So I pulled a frame of eggs out of this hive IQ that top deep is just, it had like 3 frames of eggs in it. So I pulled a frame of eggs to put in it, and the Apamea is Apamea, I don't know. Either way, it's queen right. Everything's looking good with it. It does not look like I will be making any honey this year. And you know what? That's okay. If I can get those 2 colonies queen right, that would give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going into winter. And that would be amazing. This double deep right here is looking good too. Queen right, everything's good to go on it. So now I know what I got to get cleared out of here to make room for everything. So I was going to do some OTSs this year, some on-the-spot queen rearing, but I don't think that that's in the cards for this year. Right now I'm in survival mode still, trying to get everything queen right that's not queen right. When I pulled up this morning, there was about 5 million dragonflies all around my beehives here. Behind me right back there is a creek. This whole deer lease is nothing but a giant swamp. So lots of water. The good thing is there's lots of plants that bloom and provide nectar and pollen. So that's cool. But next week I'll be out here to check and see if they're drawing queen cells on those eggs I provided. Check that little Apamea. I don't know how you say it the right way, but it'll work. Make sure they got space. They have a whole frame of capped honey. I may start doing a little bit of light feeding because, not gonna lie, they weren't, no colony was bringing in a whole lot of nectar, it looks like. We should be having palmettos bloom real soon, like within the next week. I've got some behind my house that are starting to send up little shoots. It looks like all the lizard tails are all dried up. Tallow is over. There may be a little bit of privet that gets a second bloom. I saw some coming in. Not much though. Way different nectar flow from last year, which was my first year, which I couldn't do nothing wrong last year. Them bees was packing it in. This year's more of a challenge, but we're gonna figure it out. See you next week.